me to stand and fight for truth regardless of the consequences. Black women have taught me to confront my own biases, racism, white supremacy, and to do so ferociously and without expectation of getting accolades or getting pats on the back. Black women have shown me what it means to be a leader in the face of insurmountable odds.
This video is for black women. My girlfriend is a black woman. Most of my ex-girlfriends were. And my wife will most likely be black, most likely my girlfriend now. And my kids will be black. And I just want to say that I promise to protect her. I promise that I love her in the right ways and I don't lust her for the color of her skin.
And what really makes wearing your natural hair easier is when you come to terms with the fact that you're black. Yeah, baby, you're black. When I look in the mirror and I notice that my curls are not perfectly defined, that my curls are a little tighter instead of real loose.
Hello, good people. Welcome to African Commentary. Here we learn and grow every day. If you're new here, kindly consider subscribing, liking, and sharing the videos. I will really appreciate. So, in today's video, I want us to talk about black women. You know, the society does not appreciate black women much enough, and for the work, not just work, but the hard work, efforts, and struggles that black women go through to just keep the society going. We are the unseen labor. We are the unseen people in the society. We are always blamed. But have you ever stopped by and took a minute to just give thanks, to just appreciate black women? So in today's video, that is what we are going to discuss. We are going to give credit where it's due. We are going to appreciate black women for the hard work, for the efforts, for the struggles that they go through. So without speaking much, let's watch some videos and then I'm going to give my 2 cents at the end. Also, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share, and I really appreciate.
Being an attractive black woman is a threat. And before you roll your eyes, let me break down exactly what I'm talking about, because it's not even just about the looks. It's literally about the way you walk in a room like you belong there, because you do, but also the way that you carry yourself when you know your worth, the way you set boundaries and you stick to them. Keyword. That kind of confidence, it makes other people feel uncomfortable. Suddenly you're not just pretty, but you're intimidating. Your standards now get labeled as arrogance. Your boundaries get called attitude, and your presence, they see it now as competition. Period. But here's the truth. You're not a threat, but what you are is a mirror, because you're reflecting back those insecurities that they haven't dealt with. Yeah, they haven't dealt with them. So you shine light on the parts of themselves that they wish they had the courage to embrace. So keep walking in with your head held high, girl. Keep loving on yourself and out loud, because the ones who can't handle it, well, the honest truth is we wouldn't want them anyways. They were never meant to stand beside you in the first place. So keep shining, girl.
Everybody ain't struggle with being black. I just want to get that out there. What I mean is, a lot of times when I see rhetoric about like this particular topic, people be like, you know, when I first came to accept my blackness, or when I first came to accept my natural hair pattern or whatever. And it's like, the way that we talk about it is like it's some sort of sickness or illness that we had to learn to live with. And that bothers me significantly. We are the original people, the blueprint of life. We were created in sync cohesively with the earth, and the amount of genetic diversity that we have is unfathomable. So I just want us to reframe how we have some of these conversations. Like, think about the way that we say things, like accepting this. You mean being born with this massive advantage in life? Is that what you're talking about? Being black? Because that's what it is. I wouldn't want to be nothing else. Never have I wanted to be anything else other than a black woman.
This video is for black women. My girlfriend is a black woman. Most of my ex-girlfriends were. And my wife will most likely be black, most likely my girlfriend now. And my kids will be black. And I just want to say that I promise to protect her. I promise that I love her in the right ways and I don't lust her for the color of her skin. I promise that I will always love her and see her for who she is. See, when I fell in love with black women, it wasn't because of some weird pornography that I was watching or some sort of fetish. No, I was watching Baby Boy and I saw Taraji P. Henson. And what she embodied to me, which was so attractive and so relatable, was the beauty in the struggle. And that's what black women represent as a whole to me, is how to make the struggle beautiful. Even when the whole world is just coming down on you and throwing you away, you just continue to make things better and more beautiful. I promise to always listen to her when she says something is unjust, and not just brush it away as her just overthinking. I promise to respect her when she's not around in all situations pertaining to her race, her well-being, and her character. I will protect her, even from the racial constructs that might be built up in my mind from growing up the way that I grew up. I will always be aware that dating a black woman is not like dating any other woman, especially here in America, that she must be protected at all costs. For a demographic who really has no allies, I promise that I am one, and I love you. And I will love her and learn to love her better. But honestly, I could never repay black women for how much they have changed my life and changed who I am for the better. But that's just what y'all do. Love.
So I wrote an article a while back about 35 lessons I've learned from black women. And I'm going to go through those real quick. I'm not out here pandering or being a pick-me or whatever people say. This is some real life shit that I've learned. And I'm going to read them because there's a lot and my brain is shit. Black women have taught me to stand and fight for truth regardless of the consequences. Black women have taught me to confront my own biases, racism, white supremacy, and to do so ferociously and without expectation of getting accolades or getting pats on the back. Black women have shown me what it means to be a leader in the face of insurmountable odds. Black women have shown me what true strength coupled with love and gentleness means. Black women have helped to teach me what it means to pursue self-love. Black women have taught me how to love and raise my children in a way that I'll never forget. Black women have shown me more genuine, safe love than I have ever experienced from anyone else in my entire life. Black women have helped me grow more than anyone else in my life. Black women have taught me to choose silence in moments where my whiteness tells me to speak on things I know nothing about. I have learned from black women unbelievable amounts of knowledge and education regarding black history, black revolutionaries, black activists, black authors, black inventors, black excellence, black joy, and black culture. Black women have shown me that a strong voice can be communicated without words. Black women have taught me to take public correction when I have demonstrated oppressive ideals. Black women have taught me what it means to fearlessly confront white supremacy. Black women have shown me and taught me how to be an activist. Black women have taught me what it truly means to fight for equity, equality, and justice. Black women have shown me what wisdom coupled with straightforward truth means. Black women have not let me quit in life when I was at my lowest. Black women have shown me how to handle myself amidst conflict. Black women have taught me humility and the necessity for active listening. Black women have shown me what it means to speak life when it seems there is no life to speak. Black women have taught me how to find peace in times of insufferable pain. Black women have taught me to sit down, shut up, and listen. Black women have taught me how to be calm in the midst of chaos. Black women have shown me how to organize, march, and protest effectively. Black women have taught me to address my microaggressions on the spot. Black women have taught me how to love passionately and intentionally and to demand excellence from the people who are close to me in my life. And that's not even all of the lessons I've learned. So when I say protect black women, I mean protect black women. I want to take a moment to recognize and say thank you to every black woman that is involved in my life. You all have changed my life in a way that I can't even express.
And what really makes wearing your natural hair easier is when you come to terms with the fact that you're black. Yeah, baby, you're black. When I look in the mirror and I notice that my curls are not perfectly defined, that my curls are a little tighter instead of real loose, when I notice that my hair is growing upwards and outwards towards the sun instead of down towards the ground, I say, oh, remember. It's because you're black. It makes sense now. When you stop trying to force your hair to be something that it's not, you get to appreciate it for all that it is.
As a black woman, the most dangerous thing you can do is not live up to the expectations of society. And when I say this, I mean, if you are an educated black woman, if you're a dark-skinned black woman, plus-size black woman, if you have Afrocentric features and you are smart, intelligent, funny, kind, that, when I tell you, that grinds people's gears. It gets people to levels of jealousy and hate that literally make no sense. For you as a black woman to have standards, for you as a black woman to be the most well-spoken person in a room, for you as a black woman to be the most talented person in a room, it is quite literally dangerous. They will literally call you stuck up. They will say that you think that you're better than them. They will say that you think that you're somebody. They will say that you're too bougie. They will say that you are too uppity. They will have every single negative connotation about you, and they will call you every single thing in the book except a child of God, simply because you do not live up to the expectations that they have for you. Because if we're being honest, the expectations that they have for Black women is what? That we're going to be uneducated, loud, that we're going to be, in their terms, ghetto, that we're going to be baby mamas, that we're going to be single moms. So if you break that mold, I am telling you, it is quite literally dangerous. But as a Black woman, it is your prerogative to continue to break that mold. Do not let these people intimidate you from shining.
I keep seeing videos of people talking about, some white women actually believe that no Black woman can be prettier than them. Like, they actually believe, like, no Black woman can be prettier than them. Only reason why I don't believe that is because a lot of white women, not all, but a majority of white women are very envious and jealous and always in this one-sided competition with Black women. They have always been like that. It's been like that since the beginning of time, y'all. Since the beginning of time. Everywhere I go, people stare at me. People call me pretty. People compliment me. But white girls, they will stare at me. They just have a nasty look on their face. They won't say nothing to me. A few of them will walk up to me and be like, you're just so pretty. You're so gorgeous. But a lot of them will look at me and just have this nasty look on their face. And I know it's jealousy. I know they're jealous. I just watched this video yesterday. It was a Black history lesson someone was talking about, and it was basically saying how Black women way back when used to wear their hair in like these gorgeous big poofy hairstyles with beads and like feathers in their hair and everything like that. And white women were so jealous and so intimidated, so bothered by the hair on another person's head, they went and made a petition. This is in Louisiana. They wrote a petition to the governor, and the governor ended up banning Black women from wearing their hair out in public because it was intimidating and, making the white women jealous, essentially. I don't know if you guys remember, but like if you look back in the Victorian times where they used to wear those big poofy dresses and the backside of them dresses were big as hell. Excuse my language. Guess who inspired that? A Black woman that was kidnapped from Africa and held in a cage as a freak show, that was forced to act like an animal and do weird stuff in a circus. Same reason why white women go and get lipo now, because they want lips like this. Lips that I was made fun of for having. Which is why this is the reason why they want to go get BBLs. Why? Because Black women is a blueprint of the Coke bottle shape. One of the reasons why they get self-tanner. I thought being white as can be was a good thing. Now you want to make yourself bronze? Now you want a little melanin? It's so obvious, y'all. Like, and it's not just racism. It's jealousy. It's envy. That's another reason why these white women will go and purposefully get with these self-hating, colorist Black men. I ain't never seen a white woman try to go after a Malcolm X kind of dude. Most likely because a Malcolm X kind of dude ain't gonna want to date him. I ain't never seen a white woman try to, date a Black dude that always talks about how he loves Black women or has made statements, about Black women, how much he loves Black women. I see these white women go out and get these whitewashed Black men who do nothing but talk trash about Black women and how Black women this, how Black women that, and this Black and that Black. They purposely go and get with these Black men because it's a boost of their ego, because they know, okay, this Black man hates himself, which means he hates his people. He doesn't like Black women. He feels some type of way about them. And so by me getting with him, it's like I get a one-up on the Black woman. I get a one-up on her. They're always in these secret competitions with Black women. So you wonder why they're microaggressive to us. You wonder why they always catch these small attitudes. You wonder why they always feel some type of way and looking at you crazy, baby girl, because they're jealous. They're jealous because they know they can't compete where they don't compare. It's jealousy, and it's all a mind game. They will do anything they can to get in our heads and to mess with us, and then try to go and cry and play victim. That's why I don't be phased. I'll be walking around with my head up high. I know they be staring at me. I know they be looking at me. I don't even pay them no mind. I walk right past them. Won't move out of their way or nothing. They're envious. It's been like that since the beginning of time.
Not gonna hold you. Why the fuck are y'all always bothering Black women? Like, what is the point? What is the reason? Like, I saw a fucking video this morning where it was like this guy pretty much complaining about Black women not speaking in the grocery store. My nigga, maybe they're just trying to get fucking groceries and go home. I know for me, I walk in that bitch, I get my groceries, and I go home. I go to self-checkout. I don't even say a fucking word. Why do y'all have all these stipulations and rules for Black women? Like, they can't do nothing without appeasing the masses. Like, they go to work. They got to code switch and do all this other bullshit. They got to go to the grocery store, the gas station, everywhere on they P's and Q's. Like, damn, they can't just chill? They can't chill. Like, what is it about Black women that makes y'all feel entitled to their time? I don't get it. Like, I've never looked at a Black woman in a grocery store and be like, she's not talking enough. Like,
I don't give a fuck that much.
When you are a well put together black woman in the workspace, it grinds their damn gears. I had a manager come up to me and she was like, honey, this is a very relaxed place. We don't do all of this. First of all, you don't do all of this. Don't tell me what I do and what I don't do. All right. I choose to show up and look good for me. I don't care about the environment in which I'm going into. I don't care what y'all do and what y'all don't do up in here. But it's about trying to humble me as a black woman. It is about trying to make me dim my light as a black woman. It is about you feeling uncomfortable seeing a pretty black woman actually take care of herself and give a damn. And I don't care that I work just in the kitchen. I still want to come in and look good and feel my best. And I do. So, moral of the story, show up for yourself. Even if somebody is going to say you're doing too much or we don't do this in the workplace, honey.
Okay, I haven't been on TikTok for a bit, and I noticed everyone was tagging me in that whole Andrew Schultz thing about black women. I'll make a different comment about Andrew Schultz and that little rat Akash thing, but I want to say something about black women. And this was my mother, and I God is my witness right now. May the Lord strike me down if I'm lying. My mother told me and my siblings when we were young kids, before I remember it was when my older brother started secondary school. It was a big deal, my older brother going off to the big boy school. And my mum sat us down and she said, if you're ever in trouble out there in the real world, look for a black woman. My mum said this. My mum was raised in this country from the age of 6, the UK. She said, look for a black woman. She said, anywhere in the world, a black woman will help you. She was never wrong. But it's incredible that my mother said that. And I don't know what my mum went through. But I remember seeing photos of my mum in school when she was in high school and stuff. And she had loads of black friends and stuff. And they were all black women. Because my mum wasn't a pick-me. She only had female friends. And so she obviously felt some protection. And growing up for me, I noticed in my school, it was a very predominantly white school. The black teachers looked out for me. I had a black Jamaican teacher called Mrs. Forrester. She looked out for me. But even outside of school, when I started growing out my hair, it was a black woman that taught me how to look after my curls, what products to use. It's black women that built me up on this platform and got me to where I am. I have to give credit to where credit is due. It was women in general, but black women specifically who boosted me and told me how pretty I was and how great I was. But I am trying to make a point here, and it's that black women get treated the worst. Malcolm X said this. He goes, unfortunately, they are treated the worst. By the medical field, by the education field, by the police, by everything. Yet they're the ones that give the most love. And for I saw what he said in that post, Andrew Schultz, and some comments, and it's sad, and it hurts my heart when I think of those things, because I'll tell you right now, it wasn't that long ago. My friend Jordan, who I love and boast about, Jordan's got these. Jordan's family is just. When I was homeless, and Jordan introduced me to his family, they treated me like I was one of them. They didn't even care. They were just they treated me like family. It didn't feel awkward. You know when you go over to someone's house and you just sat in the corner for a bit? It didn't feel like that. And I know not all black people are the same. Obviously, I know that. But there's one thing that black people universally have, and that is that beautiful smile and beautiful love that they just give out. But I'm telling you, it's a special feeling. I remember going to Jordan's once, and I was just heartbroken. His family just welcome me, and they were like, "Where's the?" You know what? You know what his family said to me? They go. Oh, we've got a plate ready for you. And then Jordan's cousin just looks me up and then goes, "You're still skinny, boy." And I'm just like, right, well, yeah, I know I'm home. No, I can't sit and not make a comment on this because no, and I know I made a post months ago about black men, but and go look through history. Go look at what Nina Simone did. Go look at what Doreen Lawrence, Stephen Lawrence's mother, did. Go look at what Betty Shabazz did. These people are just incredible. And we don't give credit where credit is due. We really don't. And I think nowadays we're living in this world where if someone's pretty, we give them credit. Credit for what? They were just born beautiful, but like we don't look at the person's soul. We don't look at like who we don't look at what people can attribute to life. If we did, we would give Mary C. Cole a huge statue. So that's my 2 cents, and I hope just thank you, and yeah, and thank you to the a specific thank you to the Jamaican community, because there was this Jamaican woman who helped my grandmother, and that's a different story. And just black women in general, thank you for everything you've done for me, for everything you've done for my family, and for everything you've done for our people. My people wouldn't have survived in the UK if it weren't for black people standing up for us, coming to the protests for us, protesting with the bus rallies for us. Yeah, I know my history.
First of all, let us appreciate the beauty that black women have. Black women are so beautiful. Black women have melanin. Black women, they're just gorgeous. I am one of them, yes. Don't forget that. So, for a black woman out there, I want you to know one thing. I want you to know that you are beautiful. I want you to know that you have a natural sense of beauty. You don't need anything added to you or on you to appear beautiful. You have good natural hair, you have a good curvy body, you have features that women from other races do admire from afar. But I'm here to tell you, a black woman, that you are beautiful. You are gorgeous. You have all the good features. I think God took his time to just create black women in his image and likeness. You can't compare the beauty that black women have to any other thing. So, if you're a black woman watching this video today, just know that you are appreciated. You are beautiful, and just look at yourself in the mirror and appreciate yourself. Another point that I would love to talk about is the hard work, resilience that black women do have. You see, the society does not really appreciate the efforts that black women put in making things work, in making families grow, in raising kids, in ensuring that things are in order. These are things that are often overlooked, even if it's a working mom, a working woman. The back of her mind makes sure that things are in order, things are flowing by well. Everyone is fed, everyone is clothed. Like, there's this thing, this character that God put in us black women. We have a caring heart. We just have this sense of caring for others. The word is selflessness. Black women can put themselves behind and put others first. They just want to ensure that people are fed, people have shelter, people have clothes, other people's lives are running. And this is just a beautiful personality. This is just a beautiful character that God gave us. It's so rare to find a woman who does not care about her people, about how things are running. Like, we are always hands on. We always want to ensure things are running smooth. And let's just take a moment, especially for men, considering that we live in a patriarchal society whereby men are seen as the giant, they are seen as those who make things work. Of course, men do work and provide, but let me tell you guys, providing alone is not enough. Without these women, without black women in our societies, I don't think men can survive. Let's not even talk about those who are in marriage. I'm even talking from that small child, young girl who is at home. She ensures that things are running. She tries to do this, to do that, to make sure that things are in order. And these are the unseen labor of black women, their hard work. A black woman can be running an office, can be running a business. At the same time, she knows how things are running back at home. At the same time, she knows what people will eat. At the same time, she knows that children are going to school. and everything is in order. Let's appreciate Black women enough. Let's talk about it. The society does not like to appreciate women. I am here to tell you guys that let's appreciate women. Let's appreciate Black women for everything that they do. Another thing I would love to say about Black women is that Black women are leaders and builders. They say that men are the head of families, but let me tell you guys, what is not seen here is the effort of that Black woman. That man might be leading the family, but behind the scenes, the woman, the lady of the house, behind the scenes, what you cannot see is that Black woman who is asked everything, who is burdened with making decisions, and from her point of view, he or she will try to make this man understand. Like, Black women are just leaders naturally. Despite being looked down upon, if we give women, Black women, more chances to lead, I'm very sure as a society we will move so far. The growth will be immense because the society has put it that only men can lead, only men can be good leaders. But they forget that behind these successful men, behind these presidents who are men, there's always a woman who gives him some recommendations, who gives him some advice. It's only that she's not seen out to the world, but in the house, at home, she's the one making a lot of decisions. Actually, the man will just come and tell her, I'm thinking about this. What do you think? And leave it at there. But the woman will go research, do this, do the calculations and everything, and submit the final report. That is not seen. Women are builders. You'd find that people do just have visions, but women take these visions and put them into reality. They build something out of nothing and it works and it helps a lot of people. So let's learn to appreciate women. I would love the society to stop looking down on women, to support women, because women also do have visions. They do have dreams that if they just get support, they can do a lot of things, a lot of great things. When will the society start to appreciate women? It will stop to overburden women because women are given so many roles. They say that gender roles, but in the real sense, these are roles that also men can do. Women are overburdened, women are not protected well enough. These are gems. Black women are gems that need to be protected at all costs, because if you lose one woman, you are losing a lot. Yeah, my message today was just to appreciate Black women. Black women are the blueprint. Black women need to be seen. Black women need to be heard, and Black women need to be valued. Let's stop taking Black women for granted. Let's stop discriminating Black women. Let's stop body shaming Black women. We are more than just our bodies. Especially right now, the society loves to body shame women. When you're fat, you'll be told you're too fat. But maybe I've just gotten fat after giving birth. But this will not be seen. They'll just see that you're fat, you need to exercise and lose that weight. Again, when you're skinny as a woman, that is a problem to the society. They'll start telling you you need to eat, you need to gain that body. Can we just leave women the way they are? Can we just let Black women survive, just exist, just live their life, do their things? Can the society stop all this discrimination, body shaming? Yeah, Black women are people that need to be protected. They need to be appreciated. They need to be praised at all times. That said, guys, let me know your thoughts about this. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. And I really, really appreciate. See you in the next one. Bye.